Hey everyone, my name is Mike, and in this video I'll be showing you how to solo Glory of the Ulduar Raider. I'm doing it on 25 mana in this video, but all these strats apply to 10 mana because they are the same thing. Both the 10 and 25 mana version of this raid share a weekly lockout, so you can only do Ulduar once per week. Right now you're looking at the 25 player achievement reward, and this is the 10 man version that you get if you complete the achievement. You'll also notice in this video that I'm not getting the achievements as I do them. That's because I did this a long time ago, but Ulduar is my favorite raid and I do come here a lot, and I've done this achievement for my friends and guildies and random people most recently 2 weeks ago, so trust me, I do know what I'm talking about when I give you these strats. So to start off, you want to talk to the lore keeper over here because he will start the whole raid and he will enable all 4 towers that you need for the Obituary achievement for Flame Leviathan. When you can get inside of the vehicles, make sure you get inside of a Demolisher and then make your way to Flame Leviathan without using your number 2 ability. The number 2 ability is a stacking dot that does more damage the more stacks it has. You want to make sure that you have this up on Flame Leviathan at all times because that is what's going to kill him. You'll notice that once my energy on my Demolisher started getting low, I started to time when I used number 2 ability for when the debuff on the boss was getting low. So for example, instead of just spamming it, I would wait till he has about 1 or 2 seconds left on a debuff, and then I'd refresh it by using my 2 ability because you do not regenerate energy on the Demolisher, so you want to make sure that it's up at all times because otherwise it's going to be a very long and hard fight. Other than that, you just want to make sure you just kite him around because you don't want to get hit by him. The next achievement is Stoking the Furnace for Ignis, and it requires that you kill him in 3 minutes or less. There's no strat, obviously, you just kill him really fast. The next achievement is Iron Dwarf Medium Rare, and that's for Razor Scale. This is definitely the most time-consuming achievement, and I guess the hardest you can call it. To start off, you're going to want to take off pretty much all of your gear because you're going to have to hit level 80 mobs, and if you're fully geared at level 100, you'll just one-shot them, and this will be an impossible achievement for you. So throughout this fight, there's going to be 3 types of ads spawning. The Watchers and the Sentinels you can kill because they're irrelevant to this achievement, but the Guardians you want to keep up. Now what you want to do with these Guardians is you want to bring them down to very low health. I'm talking between like 1 and 30k if possible. So as that's happening, you have NPCs repairing the turrets where you started the fight. There's 4 turrets on 25 man and 2 on 10 man. When they're all available, you can click them. This will bring Razor Scale down to the ground for about 30 or 40 seconds. After these 30 or 40 seconds, Razor Scale will do a breath in front of her before she flies up into the air again. This breath is what has to kill the Guardians for you to get credit for this achievement. And this breath does about 14 to 15k damage. Now there's a few things to note. First of all, do not attack Razor Scale at all because at 50% she stops going up and down and then you can't do this achievement anymore. There's also a specific place you have to stand, not directly in front of her but kind of off to the side as I'm doing here, because that's the perfect place to get the actual breath, because sometimes you'll be standing in front of her, she'll breathe and like none of them will die and you'll sit there going, that's stupid. The next thing you should know is that Razor Scale does not have to die for you to complete this achievement, and you do not have to do this achievement in one run, meaning you can wipe, you can come back next week and your progress will still be there. If you do 7 now, wipe and do 7 more, you still have 14 out of the 25 you need for this achievement. XT002, the Heartbreaker achievement, what you want to do is you want to bring the boss down to 75% health and then stop attacking. At 75%, the boss's heart will come down, and what you want to do is you want to kill that heart. When you kill it, the boss regenerates all his health and then you just kill him. This next achievement, I Choose You Steelbreaker, is for the Iron Council. The little dwarf or the medium-sized guy, doesn't matter which one you kill first or second as long as the big guy dies last. For the Disarmed achievement on Kolagran, what you have to do is you have to kill his left arm and then his right arm and then the boss himself. You have a 12-second window between when the first arm dies and when the boss dies to actually get this achievement. For Crazy Cat Lady on Oriea, you just want to make sure not to kill any of the cats around her. So that means no AoE, and try to make sure you're not using any abilities that have a high chance to do multi-strike. I could say this cash was rare achievement for Hodir. All you have to do is kill him within, I believe, 3 minutes, just like it was for Ignis, so again, not that hard. For the Lose Your Illusion achievement on Thorum, what you have to do is you have to open the gate by using this lever over here. You go through this gauntlet, you kill everything inside of it, and then you want to make sure not to stand in these circles because they'll stun you if you go in there. And then when you get to the boss, you want to hit him once and then jump down. And then when he jumps down, you just kill him. If you do this within about 2.5-3 minutes, you get the achievement, and again, it's a very easy time-based achievement. The Knock 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 on Wood achievement is for Freya. There's 3 keepers around this room that you probably might not even see, but don't even kill them at all. Just go straight to Freya and kill her, and then you'll get this achievement. The Firefighter achievement is another kind of difficult one. To start it, you want to make sure to hit the red button at the back of the room, but it's just like normal. You go through phase 1 with the bottom half, the second phase with the middle half, and the third phase with the head. If you're a melee class like myself, there is an assault bot that spawns that if you kill, you can loot him and then use the item that you got from him underneath the head to drop it down so you can actually melee it. And then the final phase is just you have to kill all 3 parts of the body at the same time. Again, this is another part that's kind of shitty for melee because you can't really hit the head. So if you can, try to kill the head first and then just burst the middle and the bottom half down. But what I did was I just killed the bottom half so the boss would stop moving and I could just go to a far place in the room. And then I just spam heroic throw in the head because it did have a minimum range, but it doesn't do enough damage, so the bottom piece did revive and I had to kill it again and then kill the head and then kill everything else at the same time. I love the smell of Serenite in the morning is for general VZAX, and basically you just have to AFK for 2.5 minutes. Throughout this fight he spawns these green things around the room that you want to make sure not to kill, and I think once 9 have spawned they combine into one and turn into this giant Serenite animus that you have to kill and then kill the boss. For this I usually put my back to a wall just in case he does the knockback ability, and then I go use the washroom, get a drink of water, check some text, and then I actually do the achievement, because honestly you just go AFK for 2.5 minutes while this stuff spawns. The final achievement is one light in the darkness. However, I'm going to do the alone in the darkness achievement because there's a chance you get the mount and it's not even that hard to do. But you start off by killing about 7 or 9 of the spawns on Sarah herself because they do an AoE that hits her. If you want to spawn more ads faster, just stand in the green smoke. Once she's at 1 health, Yogg-Saron will spawn, and then you have about a minute of just tentacles spawning that you can kill if you want. There is one that grabs you and you can only hit it if you use an AoE attack. I know warriors can use whirlwind and hunters can use murder of crows, but just a general AoE to get you out of that because otherwise you're going to be stuck in there forever. After about a minute, these brain portals spawn, you go inside of them and then you kill all of the ads inside of there, and then you go to kill the brain. Once you kill the brain, you get shot out, you just kill the boss and you get the achievement and hopefully your Glory of the Ulduar Raider. So that's how you get the Glory of the Ulduar Raider 10 and 25 man. If you have any questions, let me know down below in the comments, I'll happily answer them. Thanks for watching and have a great day.